Hello TBJ Beshies! Welcome to Girls Guide VLOGMAS Edition Video 2. Yes, naka-video 2 na tayo guys. Okay, so for our second Girls Guide video, ito naman makeup to and also a bit of a gift guide. And this is for women. And in this video, I will share with you the top 5 eyeshadow palettes that are perfect gifts for the holidays for the women in your life. So, if you want to give your mom, sister, aunt, best girlfriend, your girlfriend, if may nanonood na guys here, the best perfect gift, I think an eyeshadow palette is a good item to give because, you know, eyeshadow palettes, they're really nice and they can be really dressy. I mean, the packaging, and at the same time, especially pag holidays, the limited edition eyeshadow palettes are really gorgeous, and in itself, it makes them very giftable. Okay, what are the top 5 eyeshadow palettes that I think are perfect to give this Christmas? So let's start with the first one. So this is the Pixie by Petra Eye Reflection Shadow Palette in the shade Natural Beauty. So ayan siya. So this is an everyday palette because it's just neutrals. It's all browns and cream shades. And what's nice about this palette is there are 3, 6, 9, 12 shades and in varying shades of brown. So even if you have morena, fair, or medium skin tone, you will find something that suits you here. And also the palette itself is not intimidating. It's just brown. It's something that you don't have to like rack your brain thinking, how do I pair the colors? What goes well with what? So none of that. It's just brown. You just, you know, get one and then put it on your eye. Actually, since the colors are safe and really a classic, you can just use your finger and just, you know, parang apply it lang. This palette also can go from day to night, as you can see. So, yung sa upper part, these are your for day, and then yung lower part are for night. And in terms of skin tone, yung upper part is ideal for fair skin tones, and then your lower part is ideal for dark skin tones. And then, of course, if you have medium skin tone, then you're very lucky. You can use almost everything. But, you know, that's not set in stone naman. And the good thing about this palette is it's very sleek, lightweight. Another good thing about this palette is if kunyari, wala kang brow product na iwan mo, since it's brown, then you can find like a shade here to use as an eyebrow product. So, I particularly use this shade. And also pang nose contour, either this one or this one. So, yun yung mga ginagamit ko. The second palette that I recommend that you give for Christmas is the Zoeva Melody palette. So, this is one of their newest eyeshadow palettes. And this is inspired by butterflies. So, kita nyo, packaging pa lang ang ganda na. They're butterflies with holographic prints on them. And if you do this, it's really pretty. And inside, you have a mix of gorgeous neutrals and some pretty pastel shades, these. So, what's nice about the pastel shades is it immediately adds a pop of color on your eyes without being too loud or bold. Because sometimes people, when they see a shadow palette, like let's say with a bright red or bright pink shadow, they get intimidated. But the nice thing about pastels is they're still light, but it's not neutral. So makita mo talaga may stark difference with the color. So that's what's nice about it. My favorite pop of color here is this one, this lavender shade, because I find that this shade works well on morena skin tone. So yan, nag-appear talaga siya. This is my first Zoeva palette, by the way, and it's really nice. Pigmented siya. Plus, it's affordable pa. This is around 1,000 plus lang. And you get 10 shades. And if you find naman, for example, Pixie too neutral for your liking, and then you can probably get this one because, as you can see, there are like neutral shades, ample amount of neutral shades here. And then you have your pops of color. Next eyeshadow palette, so medyo pamahal na tayo ng slight, is Innisfree Green Holidays eyeshadow palette. Actually, this is not just an eyeshadow palette. This is a face palette because there are cheek colors and eyeshadows. This one, by the way, this is their 2019 limited edition holiday eyeshadow palette. And this is what's inside. Yay! So here is a closer look of the palette. You have 16 pans of product here. You have 12 eyeshadow shades. Some about 3, 6, 9, 12, yeah. And 4 cheek colors. So you have 3 blushes and 1 highlighter. Now, what's nice about this palette is it has matte, metallic, and shimmer shades. Plus, you have high shimmer shades. These, ayan. So, yung parang merong specks of glitter, yung textured. Those are high glitter shadows and high metallic shades. This is also very pigmented, surprisingly. Ang pigmented ng eyeshadow ni Innisfree. So, yun yung maganda sa kanya. Tapos, this palette is like a dupe for Huda Beauty's new nude palette. I have that also, but at a much more affordable price. That one is around 4,000 ata. See, new nude palette. But this is around 2,300 lang. I love the colors and the pigmentation is amazing. And don't you just love the huge mirror here? So, this is the eyeshadow palette. Sulit siya actually for 2,300. Very pigmented, really pretty colors, plus 16 pans. You cannot go wrong with that. The last eyeshadow palette is, since sabi ko, new nude palette. Ayan, I have it also. Huda Beauty's new nude palette. So, this is Huda Beauty's take on the nude palette. So, nude, neutral, this is, you know, our idea of nude neutral. But for Huda, it's like a rosy kind of brown. Hence, her palette. So, yan, meron siyang cover here. So, this is like an inspo. But really, it acts like a film, protective film. And this is what's inside the palette. Yan, guys. Here's a closer look. Diba? It's so pretty. And if you noticed, meron din siya nung mga parang textured shimmer ba to? Pans. Just like Innisfree's Green Holiday palette. But the difference with this one is it has pressed glitter, which I really love. That's why I love this palette. Look at this, guys. Meron siyang glitter. At least I can wear glitter without having to like go through the process like lalagyan ng glue, then you put it on, and then you clean it up. Ito, instant na lang. Since meron siyang parang binder, you just swipe it and then apply it on your lids. So that's how easy it is. Plus, I love the shades. It's pinkish purplish with brown. So, parang ganun yung color combination of the palette. And it's also really pigmented. And I love the shades. It's a really pretty palette. And I always reach for this than my Warm Obsessions palette ni Huda Beauty also. And the last eyeshadow palette that I recommend, and para to sa mga big spenders, kung tingin nyo si Mom, si GF, sino pa ba, si Aunt, as in, sobrang deserve nila to this year. Ayan. Go for gold. And that gold is Pat McGrath Mothership Eyeshadow Palette. Guys, nung nakuha ko talaga to from Sephora, I almost cried. No kidding. Like, I was literally teary-eyed already because this is one of my dream eyeshadow palettes. I'm a huge fan of Pat McGrath, her works. And, in fact, I am daydreaming of, you know, parang working with her at least backstage man lang. Kahit taga-abot lang ng sponge na yung ganon. Because she's really very talented and I love, you know, her work. So, yeah, she came up with her own makeup line and she's famous for the matte trans lipsticks. But the next most popular product is this, the Mothership Eyeshadow Palette. Marami to, but this is the particular one that I received and sobrang sakto because this is what I exactly wanted then. So this is Mothership 2. It's a work of art. Like, ang ganda niya talaga. By the way, guys, this is around 8,000 pesos. This whole thing. But recently, she's broken it down to parang quads. So, mas affordable na siya. It's around 3,000, 4,000. For those people na who can't afford the entire palette, would rather not spend on the entire palette because it's just crazy expensive. So yeah, I got this one. And guys, tignan niyo yung likod. This is pretty heavy. Parang, not like, oh my god, super bigat. But it has some weight compared to the other palettes. It's very sturdy. Although it's something that I wouldn't dare drop kasi baka mabasag yun nasa loob. So anyway, sobrang naging legendary to. And it you know, created buzz then because of the price point. You know, an 8,000 pesos eyeshadow palette, oh my god. But, you know, Pat McGrath stuck with that pricing because she said, these are pure pigments, sublime pigments. That's why she called it sublime. And when I tried it, and I'm also like, oh my god, oo nga, as in sublime. No kidding, guys. I'm not saying this just because this was given to me. When I swatched her products, especially yung mga shimmer, as in, guys, ang tindi nung swatch. Tingnan nyo. As in, very light pa lang yan. Kumapit siya agad, and it's so opaque. I can barely see my skin. Merong mga eyeshadows, kahit ganunin ko, kikita ko pa nag-appear yung skin ko, but this one, no, because it's pure pigment, guys. Oh my god. And the nice thing about this one is, yung black niya is black talaga. It's not the kind that turns gray. And the matte, very easy to work with. And she has really pretty duochrome shadows. Yung nag-iiba-iba yung color depending on the angle and the light. It's not a basic palette. It is for those who are already advanced when it comes to eyeshadow application and who love colors and who love experimenting with colors. But still, the good thing about this palette is it remains, you know, 70% wearable because we have neutrals here. It's just that she included lang like a really shimmery eyeshadow and a pop of color, which I love, 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 love. This is the reason why I wanted this palette, is because of this green shade. Sin talagang emerald green. It's the kind of green na sobrang perfect sa morenas and the kind of green na I'm looking for. Hindi siya dark green, but talagang green na maganda sa morenas. Ayun lang. The thing lang with Pat McGrath is, since she is very artistic, she's really known for her avant-garde looks. You can't expect like a full nude palette like kunyari si Pixie or si Huda Beauty. Hindi. It's always like this na parang neutrals, but there are neutrals, but generally the combination is more avant-garde and more artistic. Alright guys, that is all for our Girls Guide VLOGMAS edition number 2. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know guys on which of these eyeshadow palettes you have tried already and which ones do you recommend, and if you have other suggestions that you think are perfect, suggest lang kayo sa comment section. Again, thank you for watching this video, and please subscribe to my channel, follow all my social media accounts, visit my blog, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye, Beshi!